What up, peeps? Welcome to the Kisscapades podcast. I'm your host, John Telewa, aka the Kissbandit. And in this show, we explore the key elements that shape our fulfilling existence, from health and well-being to financial success, meaningful relationships, and the pursuit of happiness. We cover it all. Our guests include experts, professionals, and everyday individuals who have remarkable stories to tell. Tune in to learn practical tips, gain valuable insights, and discover strategies for personal growth and transformation. Whether you're seeking to improve your health, build your wealth, enhance relationships, or find lasting happiness, we got you covered. Welcome to today's episode. So another amazing episode with a new guest, and hopefully, of course, after today, she'll still be like, a regular or a return guest. Hopefully.
Yeah.
Okay, so now, before we even start anything, because I just have a bunch of my questions. Hopefully they don't overwhelm you.
It's fine.
So tell the people your name, what you do, and then I'll take it from there.
So, hi guys, my name is Anitah Ngugi. I'm a fashion and lifestyle content creator, and I'm also a model. Yes.
Okay, so now I definitely, first of all, want to thank you for actually responding to my message. And some people who just leave me on, pending requests. God is watching you, by the way. So thanks for responding. And even after responding 1 week later, or even probably less than a week, we're already doing an episode.
Yeah.
So thanks a lot for that. So now I found your page. I was actually, how you just scroll on TikTok and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Your video was recommended on my For You page. And I wasn't actually following you.
Mm-hmm.
So, at times you just bump into a live and then you start watching okay, let me just watch for a few minutes and then if it's boring, I swipe up.
Yeah.
So I started watching, but you are actually talking about content creation and you're telling your viewers that you want to start being more intentional and more consistent in your content creation journey.
Yeah.
And after that, I actually stopped watching the live. So now it's through your profile to just see kind of what you do. But I could see you definitely look like a professional model.
Mm-hmm.
But also on the live, I think you were commenting about balancing work and content creation.
Yeah.
So is there another job that you're also doing apart from regular content creation?
Yes. I'm also working a 9 to 5. So I find it a bit difficult. I haven't found yet the balance of working and also doing content creation. Still trying to work on that. Yeah.
Okay. So no, don't worry. Got you. So wait, can I ask what 8 to 5 you do?
I'm currently interning in the humanitarian sector.
Oh, so
yes.
That's an NGO, right?
Yes.
Oh, okay. That's good stuff, by the way. And I know some of those jobs are not the easiest. It entails quite a lot.
Yes, it does. It entails quite a lot, but it's also interesting to see some things because it's not something that I'm used to.
It's something you enjoy, though.
Yes, it's something that I really enjoy. Yeah.
Because at times you find yourselves in a place, maybe it's mom called her friend. It's way, my kid has finished school. She needs something to do.
Yeah.
So as long as it's something that's in tune with something that you're passionate about, I think that's a proper calling. Now, before we come back to content creation, because definitely on your profile, it's very evident about just your modeling. Definitely I can see you take care of yourself, both physically. I haven't seen mentally. I haven't seen you do meditation and stuff. Yeah. But let's just start with just physically taking care of yourself, because you definitely stand out one of those supermodels and stuff. Is it something that you've always been practicing, watching your weight, eating right, making sure maybe you look a certain way to maintain your physique and everything?
I can't say that I've been watching my weight. I feel like I can just say it's more of genetic.
What?
Yeah. I can't say like I've been working out or having a daily routine or dieting. No, it's
Even eating, you just eat where you want.
yeah.
What?
God's
Right.
grace.
Don't people ask you like on live how you maintain yourself and stuff?
They do, but you just give them the answer. But some people are like, "Are you sure?" But
Yeah.
that's all I do. Like I don't have any workout routine. I don't have.
You don't
any...
exercise?
No, I don't.
What?
Yeah.
Guys, just make sure you go to her profile. There are people who are watching this and feel like they want to like just burst. But that's crazy. And then also, have you ever just tried out things like, Miss World, Miss Universe? Have you tried to participate in such things?
I've tried to participate in a couple of pageantry, but I haven't tried Miss World or Miss Universe yet. Hopefully, I will soon. Yeah, I've done a couple. I've done Mr. and Miss Uni for my university. I didn't win, unfortunately.
What?
Yeah.
Who the hell were the judges?
I was in first year, so I
mean, is that like something that disqualifies you if like you're just fresh in the uni?
No, I don't think it's something that disqualifies you. I just feel like most people prefer to see a face that they've seen more often. I feel like I was just in first year. They were like, she's just so fresh. I don't think like you get So, but I didn't try again. So I can say.
Oh, you didn't try again?
I didn't try again. I was so demotivated. I was like, I don't think I want to do this again.
That's crazy because I mean, those people who like at times take things for granted, they don't really understand how far like opportunities just come like this. Because I think, I mean, like even for Miss Universe and Miss World, how comes we've never tried? Like even your friends, family, people haven't like, pushed you to like, try.
People have pushed me, but I feel like my biggest inconvenience, I feel like, okay, I'll think about it and then I'll be like, or maybe I'm not too good for it. Or maybe I'm not fit for it. Maybe I'm not there yet. Like, you'd look at people who are contesting and then you're like, wow, I don't look like that.
No, that's crazy. Because like, I think you'd be, the way you've said, like you don't need to exercise or all those things are just coming organically. You'd really be surprised, like even like just what position you'd be, even if it's not winning. But you could win, of course, chances are high. Like when you're entering such a thing, you just never know. Because I remember like, what's her name? I don't want to say the wrong name here. And then someone's like, hey, how could you call me another person? But she was Miss World Kenya, maybe 2 or 3 years ago. But I remember like then I was doing like content for companies and stuff. But of course, I stopped, guys. No longer do that. And she was actually doing promo. So I remember we were just talking with her. We're talking. And she's like, hey, by the way, can we hang out, eat lunch, and maybe just make content and stuff? Like, yeah. So we hanged out, did content. But she was just doing like her promo stuff. I'm telling you, 2 weeks later, I didn't know that she's already like enrolled because she said like she's just looking for opportunities.
Yeah.
So I'm at home chilling, maybe probably 3-4 weeks. You know how like the eliminations happen.
Yeah.
And then I hear like, there's a new Miss World Kenya. She's going to represent Kenya and stuff. And then, they release the press thing. And then I'm like, what?
It's her.
It's her. Yo. I remember the thing with her. She was like, I don't feel like posting content. But now she got in a position where now she was actually forced to do content and teach yourself how to speak like in front of the camera. Because even pitching, that's what people were doing.
Yeah.
So some of these things that you might be avoiding, imagine if you're put in that position and then now all the things that you didn't want to do for yourself, now you're forced to do.
Yeah.
But if you've been practicing, it's going to be so easy.
Easy.
Okay, so now, like even when it comes to like content creation, like maybe what inspired you to start doing content? Because even like on TikTok, I can see like you haven't been posting for long.
Yeah.
And I'm just like, how? What's this? How is this even possible? Even on Instagram. So how comes?
I feel like I usually have like these spontaneous moments where I'm like, I want to post, I'm so serious. And then like, it reaches a point I'm like, I get so tired. I get so demotivated as well. I feel like I'm my biggest downfall. Like I feel like I don't encourage myself so much to keep on doing something that I love. Like I'll start and then I'll end up giving up in the middle. Yeah.
Okay, now you know who I want to blame now. I've seen you posting your best friend. Best friend. This is where you come in. This is where you come in. Yeah. Like your friends should actually like just push you. Because like even with one thing that my friends know, I'm annoying with like, yo, you know you can do this. Why can't you just do it to your level best? Push it. Yo, like I'm seeing you hanging out. You're not even doing content. I'm always that person. So some people like me and others are just like, you're just too much. But it's just something that it's for your own good. I can see potential, but maybe you're not. But I think also like at times, your friends have to push you because they're the ones who are close to you. Yeah. So they should be your biggest supporter. So tell Bestie, hey.
She's actually very supportive. On my first pageantry, she was very supportive. She helped me through looking for outfits, looking for a photographer to take me pictures. Aside from the photographer, I was taking pictures. And she also helped me with my makeup, and she was so supportive in everything. Yeah.
Okay, so she's done her job. So it's job. It's you. Man. So, but I'm just like even guessing like social media and how so many lives it has changed. And crazy enough, I can tell you like I always see people who have like the most potential. They're just not interested. Or like just like you've said, you become like your own worst critic. Yeah. Even when you're trying to do something. Yeah. Like, okay, are there people maybe who've inspired you even before you just started? Because like I said, you just recently started posting. Like, are there some people like maybe you've been following and who inspired you in your journey, whether local or international? Yeah.
I can't say like there are some people who inspire me when it comes to modeling, like Eva. I don't know, Eva Official. But she doesn't do pageantry. She does
Eva Official.
Yeah.
Does she have short hair?
Yes.
Dark skin.
Yes. She's Ugandan.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I know her. Yeah.
So like I feel like I get so much inspiration from her. And when I see her, I'm like, I just want to be like her. Like I just want to be you. Yeah.
But you see, if like the person who inspires you actually posts on a regular, I think then now that's where you should actually, and even trust me, like I know even like your 8 to 5 is time consuming, but you don't know how many other opportunities might arise from you just doing content. Yeah. You could be like the best spokesperson for the company just because they've seen how you carry yourself, talk on video, and that opens doors for so many other
opportunities.
Exactly. Yeah. You want to be all-rounded. When you land somewhere like, hey, we've seen her doing like videos for modeling gigs. We've seen her speaking. She's eloquent and all those things. And then they just hand you a lot of opportunities. And then even with that, when it comes to like just social media, do you feel like there's, apart from just yourself, because I think you're Gen Z, definitely, right?
Yeah, I am a Gen Z.
Gen Z troublemakers. Yeah. So it seems like you guys have so much pressure, which I definitely won't pretend like I understand. I don't, because I'm a millennial, honestly. And I just don't understand where the pressure is coming from. Like even when people, because I could tell you like during our times, we were flat broke. We didn't have anything. But the pressure is not as much as you guys have. You guys like, you just want everything perfectly. You want everything now. But where do you feel, like how do you detach yourself? Or do you even also yourself go through sometimes where you feel like, I don't think my life is where it's supposed to be, even though I'm young. I want this. Like just what's a mindset of a Gen Z, like who's a model? Going through?
Who's a model? Okay. When you say where your life is supposed to be, are you referring to like financially or?
I think with Gen Z, it's just finances. I think with Gen Z, I don't think there's anything else Gen Z wants apart from money. I just want lots and lots of money. Yeah.
Who doesn't want money though?
I mean, during our times, money wasn't like, we just knew, okay, sir, you just do uni thing and then money's gonna come. But there wasn't pressure like, because I think now we have TikTok. Yeah. People doing crazy trips, and we'll get to the trips, of course. People doing trips when they're young, and then now like maybe some other people feel like, hey, may have never gone on a trip. Maybe, so you know how also people are getting cars on their birthdays and stuff.
Yeah.
Like just that pressure. How do you overcome it? And have you ever been in a position where you felt like,
okay, I feel like I haven't had like pressure when it comes to like financial issues. Because I don't think like that's where my mind is set for now. I feel like for now I just want to grow myself.
hey,
Yay! But like, okay, but
there's a but. Sorry, sorry, I pressed that. I pressed it too early, guys. Sorry.
But I'm not saying that I'm not open to like the fact of having money. But I'm saying it's not one of my biggest concerns right now. I feel like at the moment I just want to grow myself as an individual and focus on what my passion and my interests are. Financiality is gonna come later. Like money is always there. It's waiting for me. I'm knowing it's waiting for me.
Trust me. And I think I'm always telling people, like even people who are younger, because like you also have to understand, even if you have parents, how at times they would start telling you like, these things are not going anywhere. They're here. You're going to get them.
Yeah.
I think at times we forget that they were also teenagers. So you understand, they also know exactly what you're going through, where you're trying to figure out life and everything. But trust me, like as long as you're consistent, and especially the way like social media has like opened doors to not just local opportunities, but you'd post something, next you're flown out of the country to do something that's way bigger. Which is most probably what you'll do if you're consistent. Inshallah, imagine. Yeah. So also like just, are there any local or international brands that you've done something with maybe?
I haven't worked with any brands.
What?
Yeah.
This is scary.
Yeah, I haven't worked with any brands at all. Yeah.
So you mean to tell me you're just walking around Nairobi, EV, like social media, you're not posting anything. Pageants, you're just like, maybe when I feel like. Then I think there's so much opportunity for you. And I think even like when you're young, you also have, especially like for a girl and you're young, you also have to understand like if there's some opportunities, you have to maximize it when you're at a certain age. Otherwise, probably by 28, 29 there, 30, like you'll be competing now with like all the other, there'll be Gen X, there'll be, I think so, like the Gen X and the other ones after that. So you can only imagine how much competition will be there then. But when you still, like, I think you should like just explore yourself to the max with content, with pageantry. I haven't seen also like professional shoots.
Professional shoots, I did one.
I've just seen pictures like through your phone. Like even on Instagram, right?
Yeah. Like I've done a couple of shoots, but that was like I think back in 2021.
Oh, really?
Yeah. And I at that time I posted them on my Instagram. But then it reached a point I was like, I don't think I want like this to be like my Instagram. So I removed them and I changed my aesthetic for my Instagram. I felt like it didn't suit like what I wanted to portray on my Instagram account.
So what like how do you go about like even doing something like that? Like what do you prefer to be like on your Instagram? Have you seen my Instagram?
Yes, I've seen your Instagram.
Have you seen how everything is just, there's so much going on?
Yeah, I prefer like to have a consistent theme. Like, when you, for me, like when I post.
And first of all, what are you trying to say about my Instagram? It's just I prefer to have a specific theme.
No, like I feel like I want like, like I'm those guys that I want like, color coordination. Like I want like it to look like this type of way, like all that. Yeah.
So even like the next picture, you have to make sure like it flows with the previous.
With the previous one. Yeah.
But I think that's what, like for me, it would just be a headache. And that's why like for me, I just post everything. Because I'm just like, now I need to figure out like YouTube, TikTok, Instagram, and like even like on YouTube I still have to make like shorts, and on Instagram I still have to do reels and pictures. So I think that would like really slow me down if I started to like follow aesthetics. But that's just me. Okay, about like I haven't seen you do like maybe videos on Instagram? Is that something that you think you'll get into? Maybe Reels?
Yes, I feel like I want to get more into my reel era. I started a couple of weeks ago in November, but I gave up in the middle. I happened to travel in between, and then like I just lost track of everything. But I feel like I want to get into like my reel era and start making reels and videos.
I'm still trying to understand, okay, what's this thing that's stopping you from doing all these things? Because even as much as you want it to be perfect, is that the only reason?
No, I don't know. Like I feel like
you don't feel like you're missing out?
I feel like I'm actually missing out.
Okay.
So like I even took initiative. Like this December, I sat down with myself. I'm like, I have to be like serious in all this because there's so much potential that I have that I'm actually sitting on, and I should actually work on it. So I started doing some content planning for the coming year in January. Yeah, so I feel like you guys are gonna see change.
So planning, like you sit down, like what's like your strategy when you're coming up, like with like your plan?
Okay, so I first,
let's call it New Year's resolution.
Yeah, my
right?
New Year's resolution. Yeah, so I first have to like I sit down and ask myself, what's like trending, or what do I want to like give my audience, and what do the people that follow me as for now follow me for, like what do they want to see on my page? So I ask myself those questions, and then I write them down, and then I'm like, okay, this can be like a good start. Like I can start doing like if it's routine videos, if it's a get ready with me, or those kind of things. Yeah, if it's a day in my life. Yeah.
And even like, because I've noticed like the get ready with me videos, they're really, really nice. And I think maybe it's just because you're not doing them consistently.
Yeah.
I mean, like if you're doing content for like TikTok, how often do you post?
I strive to post around 3 times a week. Yeah, but I've been doing some research, and these guys who talk about like content creation like on TikTok, like they tell you like you have to post like on a daily basis, like you have to be consistent. Like there's some people who are like, you have to post like 4 times a day so that your content can be like good, like it can reach a big audience, and so that you can grow. So I feel like I haven't been doing that. I feel like I've just been posting, like I'd sit down and I'm like, let me just post a TikTok. Let me just make a get ready with me. Like I don't have like a plan. Yeah. So I feel like that's one thing that I need to like start doing. Yeah.
Maybe I think just reserve weekends, maybe like either a Saturday or a Sunday, and actually just go somewhere, do content. Because I think if you incorporate it in your routine, it makes so much perfect sense.
Yeah.
Like I've said, like you see anything I'm asking, you're just like, no, I haven't even done that. I'm like, what? Because, I'm telling you, those are things that you'll actually start working on, and then it will change everything. Yeah. Everything that you're seeing that's missing, it will start coming towards you.
Yeah.
Plus the money.
Yeah, the money.
Plus the money. Let's not forget the money.
Let's not forget about that.
Are there maybe brands that maybe, like just in a fantasy world, you've thought like, hey, if I ever get to work with this brand, that would be really nice?
I want to work with La Roche.
Oh.
La Roche. I really want to work with it. And if people here like follow me on Instagram, they know I always post about them. I always talk about them. Even in my get readies with me, I have to have like a La Roche product to show. Yeah, I really want to work with
I've seen them doing like activations, and they invited like people who like just, I think, post skincare routine and all those things. So, I mean, I think you're one of those people. Listen, I'm just telling you. I think that's not even far-fetched. Yeah. If you post, I think you qualify. Yeah. Because for one, professional model. You can walk in heels, right?
Yes,
I've seen the heels that you came with. Come on. Like yours is just automatic by there. It's automatic. Like even like, okay, now as a model, or like just even with a full-time job, you said it's from morning till even like 5. It's 8 to 5, actually 8 to 5 daily.
It can change. Like my working schedule isn't like based. Like I can work like a 9 to 3 to 12. It just depends. Like there's no, like it's not like set like 9 to 5 exactly. Yeah.
I'm still trying to figure out, because I see you have free time. That's why I asked the question. I asked that. I wasn't just asking. I was asking so that I'm like, so you have free time.
Yeah.
I mean, that's what I'm saying. Like if you have free time, just incorporate it in your routine, and trust me, I think you're good. And like even with things like outfits, how I've seen you like post on TikTok, because I think that's where like I could see like videos.
Yeah.
For me, I really do enjoy videos. I had to go back and actually like just take a couple of screenshots, because that's how I pick like my questions and how I can throw them at you and just figure you out. So how do you pick like your outfits, and where do you like shop? I'm sure, so you know how people are like, hey, plug us. Because I see like your outfits are on point. Whether it's shorts, whether it's pants. And that's what I'm saying. Like I was so confused, because I'm saying like, how comes I've never seen her? And I'm looking at your profile, I'm like, okay, she's not been posting like for a very long time. But fashion is definitely on point. On point. Listen. If you're not following her yet, just trust me. Like I'll just put like everything, like the details on the video and stuff, but you definitely need, and I think there's so much potential. Okay, so so where do you pick like your outfits? How do you shop for your outfits?
Okay, so I can't say that I shop like extravagant. I mostly thrift my clothes.
Really?
Yeah, I thrifted. Like this outfit, fully thrifted.
Surely. Hey. Okay, huh?
Yeah, so most of my outfits are thrifted, and some of them are also DIYs. Like there's this top that I did a get ready with me on TikTok. It's a DIY top. Like I just
You
started, and I was like,
buy and then you start like
and just cutting it and styling it. Yeah.
Well, guys, you definitely need to go and just watch more of those. And also like because we'll jump into travel a bit, because I could see like even when you're traveling, I was just trying to see like, you know, some of the places that would excite you. Like for my case, of course, if Zara, I just saw like that bag for Zara. I was like, yo, I love Zara so much.
Oh my God.
So much. So
I also love it.
So like, okay, once you travel, like what are some of like the stores that you visited and you're like, hey, yeah, this is really exciting?
I can say Zara, because oh my God, I love the clothes at Zara. And I also went to Lululemon. Oh my God.
Was that in Malaysia?
Yeah, it was in Malaysia. It was so beautiful. The clothes that were so nice. I really wanted to buy, but also I was sticking to a budget. Yeah, so I was like,
Wait, is Lululemon expensive?
Yeah, it's quite expensive.
Really? Oh, yeah. But I had like, they have tops for like $100.
Yeah.
I was like, hey, come on now. Hey.
It's quite expensive.
But
But
it's Lululemon is only for girls, women?
I guess so.
Because I haven't seen like, I think it's just something I've heard girls mention like on TikTok. So I've never heard like any guy say Lululemon. But I just hear like, you know, tops can go as high as, and 100, you know, like that's just, it goes it can be even more.
$300.
Exactly. Exactly.
It's quite something. Yeah.
Okay, so what other stores may be excited?
I went to Victoria's Secrets to look at a few pieces of lingerie.
Oh wait, that's for you or for?
For myself.
Oh, okay. I'm just asking. A special occasion coming ahead, you know.
Probably.
Maybe engaged. Are you engaged? Wait, are you seeing someone?
Yes, I'm seeing someone.
Ah, okay.
Yeah.
So it's not an engagement. Wait, what?
It's not an engagement. It's a promise ring.
Okay, what does that mean? We'll come back to the relationship thing, but we'll just touch on it. We don't need to go into like details. Yeah. But I think like even the way I told you, like in my podcast, I just like touching on like the basis of like health, wealth, that's money, of course, love, and general just happiness. Yeah, because like they kind of like in this era where we're in, even as a millennial, like I can't ignore and say like social media is not. We don't meet people the same way we used to meet Kitambo.
Yeah.
Now it's probably like online. You kind of get like to browse through someone's like profile or social media platform. It's like, this is an interesting person. Find common grounds, and then maybe from there we have dating apps now. Yeah. During our time, we didn't have dating apps. So it was kind of like if you get your person, you kind of even try and commit to the relationship.
Yeah.
Now you can just swipe to the next person. Just like
swipe. Skip.
And now it's even more confusing to us. But even like just for you guys, how are you handling things like okay, let's stick to fashion. We'll go to the relationship thing later on. So thrifting, and even when you travel to new experiences.
Yeah.
But there are some designer brands, maybe. Of course, even if it's far-fetched, but one day you would want to explore because you've been, you've had like, what's the board that you normally put?
A vision board.
A vision board that you probably have like two designer brands that you have on your wish list.
I really want a Chanel bag. And actually, when I was planning for my trip, I was saving up to go get a Chanel bag.
How much is one before we even proceed?
It's quite something. So I was saving up. And when I reached Malaysia, they didn't have, like, the place where I went, they didn't have the Chanel shop. It wasn't opened yet. So I was quite bummed. But then I was like, maybe this is a sign. Maybe I'm going to get it someday soon, but not today. Yeah.
How much is a Chanel bag? I know they're expensive.
Yeah, they're quite expensive. They can reach like $1,000. Yeah,
and that's the small one, I'm guessing.
Yeah, the small one.
So if you're talking about like a tote bag, that has to be like $3,000 or $4,000.
Yeah.
But that's the thing with like handbags, I've never understood. But of course, if you love your bags, like we have Birkins also go to 30,000.
But I feel like I'm more of a heel girly than a bag girly. Like
so shoes.
Yeah, I'd gravitate more to buying a heel. Like I'll see a heel if it's 10,000, I'm like, give me it. Yeah.
Wait, what? Okay, let me not say that. And also at times I misbehave with sneakers. But I think one thing that I know for sure, as in like how girls shop and how guys shop, completely different. So I'm assuming if you're saying like you love shoes, how many pairs of shoes do you have?
When we talk about heels, I have quite a number. But when it comes to like sneakers and all that, I have like, let's say 6. Yeah, I don't have a lot.
But what's your to wear shoe? Like when you're popping out of the house, you're going somewhere. What's the shoes that you'll just...
Oh, a heel.
Really?
Yeah.
So you never feel or complain like, heels make me tired?
No.
You see, that's what I'm telling you. You have to do like the pageantry thing and stuff. Because you see, this is already something that you just enjoy doing casually. So why not? And then also like when it comes to like, because I know like they have said like, your friends like also like just motivate you and stuff.
Yeah.
Like is your best friend... You have one best friend or two best friends? I've seen 2. I've seen 2 first of all. So I wanted to ask you, like, has this other one been replaced? Because I'm going based off what I've seen on your TikTok. There's one you posted and said, she's close enough, we're almost like sisters. And then that 1 year down the line, you posted another one, the new one. Okay, not the new one. The latest video of you and your friend, and you said... what was the caption? Something to do with she makes you... I see you're pretending here like you don't know what I'm talking about. Hold on. You said something to do with... come on. I need to find it now. Where are you, bestie? Hold on. Oh, no, this is the other one.
Let me say the first one.
Got into 2024 with the same girl.
Oh, okay.
In 2021. This is the first one, right?
Yes.
That's your best?
Yes, that's my best friend.
And who's the other one?
Which other one? Let me see.
Wait. Okay. To the girl who showed me that real friends do exist.
Okay.
Now you see.
No. That's my friend Shan. She unfortunately passed away last year.
Oh, wait.
Yeah.
She's not with us anymore?
Yeah.
Oh, Lord.
Yeah.
Man, my condolences. Oh, okay, now it makes sense.
Yeah.
Because when I saw the post, I couldn't... Oh, wait. Now I'm putting 2 and 2 together because... Wait, what happened?
She got into a car accident. Yeah.
And like that's the thing with car accidents, unfortunately, at times they just happen. That's the craziest thing is
it just
we could be talking with you today and then like tomorrow, like it's just a different story.
Yeah.
That's why like even I don't play around at all with, okay, I stopped drinking too much when I started driving. It kind of like gave me immediate like discipline.
Yeah.
But also, of course, at times you'd have like maybe the person on the other car, the opposite car that you might get into collusion with, is the one
who's drinking.
Yeah. Because now when I'm sober and driving, I look at people like either they're evil or mad people on the road. Because I'm always like just straight on the road, but how people are weaving and any. But it's so unfortunate. Though.
Yeah, it is.
That's very unfortunate. Because also like on your TikTok, there's also something you posted. And I'm trying, I'm just trying to tap into my muscle memory before I go to the phone. Said like one of the days that changed or something, last day or something. And then you typed September on the second slide. September. Is that when it happened?
Yeah, that's in September.
Man, that's unfortunate. Rest in peace to your friend.
Rest in peace.
And such things when they happen, like how do you even like digest it? Because I think you're still young.
Yeah.
Can I ask your age?
I'm 23.
23?
Yeah.
You're young. How old do I look?
28.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, thank you. Hear that, guys? Guys ask me why I'm jogging, why I make smoothies, why I eat balanced diet, I cook my own meals. Yeah.
You're in your 30s?
Yeah.
Oh. Okay.
I don't look.
You don't look like you're in your 30s.
And that's good.
Yeah.
Blending in, people. But I just exercise and eat right. But also, that's the thing. Also, I wanted to come back to this and tell you, like, you see, when you're 23, this happens.
Yeah.
And then, of course, you definitely, it does take a toll on you. And trust me, the unfortunate part is if you know a lot of people, especially like when in different industries, work environments, as you grow older, it's so unfortunate, but that's just part of life.
Yeah.
Gets to a point, today it's an auntie, tomorrow it's Nani's friend, tomorrow is Nini. And you kind of like, for my case, I think I just got numb to some point.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it's because, like I remember between last year, like let's say over the past 3 years, there's a time I was posting RIP like twice a month or once a month. And it's people and it's so scary. So now mpaka even at times people are asking me like, yo, do you want to join us to go to Nini? Mpaka I'm like, hey.
Nah.
Okay, yo. That sounds dangerous. That sounds dangerous. I don't want to be there. And of course, it makes you a little bit paranoid, but also you also have to live life as well.
Yeah.
And see, because now you can't say you won't use cars because bikes are equally.
Yeah, dangerous.
Have you used like Boda guys?
Yeah,
You'll get to where you need to go. But at times I see people doing like the selfies on the bike and then I'm just like, you know what?
How do you do that?
Now I understand like how parents are always like, just like, well, what's wrong with you? What's wrong with you? Because now it starts like, you start appreciating life in a very different level. And then you're like, hey, wait, I don't want anything to happen to me because if something happens to you, and even just think about it, even like hospital bills, they can wipe your family clean. You know that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's quite
maybe just because you are taking a selfie without a helmet.
Yeah.
And unfortunately, like I'm just saying, like it just happens in so many different ways. But the older you grow, you'll start like definitely appreciating life differently because of the things that you see keep on happening to different people. So saying that I'm numb, not in a bad way, but it's just because it's happened so much.
Because of like the things.
The things that happen so much. And, but still, it's still part of life.
Yeah.
Nobody's going to live forever.
Yeah.
Right? So if you were to leave a legacy behind when you're old, not when you're young.
Yeah, not when.
What legacy would you want to leave behind? Can I fix your headphones?
Yes. Thank you.
Better?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Because you know why? I had seen like maybe you pushed them and then no, but now you're on point. Yeah, it had done something to your hair, just slightly.
Oh, okay.
And then I was just like, here's the thing. It's video. I'm the one who's going to be editing. So I'd rather fix it early.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
A legacy.
What would you want people to remember you
for? I'd like people to remember me for the things that I've done. like I'm really big into also like giving back to like the community and all that. So I'd like people to remember me as, oh, she used to do this for like the kids and all that stuff. Yeah.
Have you gone to like a couple of children's home before?
Yes, I do. And it's been amazing. I really like to see the kids and taking for them things and just like having a time with them. It's so nice, and it reminds you to be grateful for what you have.
Exactly.
Because not everyone gets to have it. Yeah.
And even that's why, like, I think I was talking to a friend of mine, like maybe a day or 2 days ago, and she sent me something, and then I told her, like, you see, that's why I'm always saying, like, as long as I'm healthy, I won't complain about everything else, because everything else you can achieve.
Yeah.
If you work hard, you'll get money. If you work hard, you'll get into a position that you want.
Yeah.
And even when we're talking about a legacy that you want to leave behind, that's why all these opportunities, you should not take them for granted.
Yeah.
Because the more you put yourself out there, the more you can even do for kids if you want.
Yeah.
You see what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
You can pay, because I'm sure like there's some who always need like school fees, school uniforms. But you also have to understand that's demanding. Requires a lot of money.
Yeah.
You can't start paying money, and then when she's in class 3, you say like, hey, this year sina pesa.
Sina do.
But yeah, if you'd want to make sure kids are good and set, I think put yourself out there. I think there's so many. And the worst thing that I've seen with like a lot of mainstream models, apart from the Miss Jiggers campaign, there are not so many other models who have left behind, like, a legacy project that they were working on. So we all just remember like Jiggers campaign.
That's why Eva is like really my inspiration, because she has a foundation called Eva Pure Foundation. Yeah, where like she schools children in Uganda, and she has a school actually for like kids and all that. So I'm like, this is what like I really want to do, and she's ticking all the boxes. I'm like, okay, check. Yeah.
And imagine even like you doing your thing, and then you bump into each other.
Yeah.
And then you share that story with her and tell her like, yo, imagine I was just talking about how you inspire me and all this, and then here you are, you start working together. Yeah. But even think about like before those things come together, you definitely have, it still comes down to the content.
Yeah, it still comes down to the content.
Because, when you're reaching out to someone in this new age, they're like, okay, let me see your profile and see what you do. Or what made you say yes to my podcast?
I saw it, and the first thing I did was call my friend. My best friend was like, this guy has texted me this and this. What should I do? Yeah. and then I sat down. I also told my mom, and then my mom was like, this is something nice. You should do it, because you never know. Like, just take every opportunity that you get. You never know what you're going to get out of it. So I was like, let me just do it. Maybe this is my sign that God is telling me, like, you have to put yourself out there.
Yeah. And you see, that's what I'm saying. Like, you see, even the moment you get such a message, the two people that you go to are the same people that always clearly push you to do, like, go do it. You never know what opportunity will come from this. Your best friend Pia as well. First of all, shout outs to them. Shout outs to them. You see, like, that's what I'm saying. Like, and the crazy enough part is like, I invite so many different people like on my podcast, and I don't focus on celebrities. I focus on ordinary people who just have unique parts. Somebody could have like even 2K followers, 500 followers. But if I come across like your profile and see something that you have that's unique, just like, do you want to do, let's just talk. Because in a year or two, so many different things, like just, and the things like, there's some guests that I had probably 5 years ago, and now they're in different places, Some are not even talking to me. And they're too busy now. They're superstars now. No, but genuinely, they became way too busy. Some have grown really big. But it's just that journey. And you'd be shocked with just what you can achieve by just a little bit of, it's just a little bit of effort, because you can do it.
Yeah.
It's not like somebody's asking you to like do like a deep sea diving thing. No. It's just something that you're already doing. Yeah. But just do it. Okay, a platform like YouTube, have you ever thought of exploring it?
It's something that let's say I've not thought about it as much. I feel like my biggest focus has been TikTok and Instagram. Yeah. For YouTube, I don't know. I haven't thought about getting it because I don't know. I just don't know.
Is it too much work?
I feel
maybe?
like it's too much for me for now.
Editing.
Yeah. I feel like editing will become like a biggest.
Yeah. Because if TikTok is a problem, by the YouTube now will be pressure.
It's gonna be pressure. Yeah. I feel like I want to first perfect these two, and then I see if I'm going to become a YouTuber maybe in future. I don't know. Yeah.
Because the reason I'm asking about like YouTube, the next question would be like, do you watch TV? No, you can answer. You won't offend anyone.
Not so much. Yeah. I'm not really TV, not so much. Yeah.
Okay. So where do you consume most of your content from?
TikTok. Yeah. I consume most of my content from TikTok. I watch some YouTubers, but I can't really say that I get so much inspiration from them from there. But like I can watch the TikTok videos and I'm like, this is what I want to do. But when it comes to YouTube, I'm like, this is a bit too much for me. I don't want to do this for now.
It's too long even to consume.
Too long for me.
You prefer something that's already brief and okay. Makes sense. Makes sense. So you'd rather just focus also on where your attention span can actually get.
Yeah.
Now for me, I can watch like even 2-hour YouTube videos. Yeah. And after I finish, I watch another one. Yeah. But I think that's kind of how I learn a lot of things. I just enjoy watching and learning and then going to practice. Watch, learn, go and practice. Because even like for video production and editing, I never went to any school. I just watched on YouTube. And perfect. Yeah, I never went to school for any.
Fun fact, I did social media marketing as a short course back in April.
You studied it?
Yeah.
You see, I didn't even know people can study. So social media should be easy for you then. Oh, Lord.
Yeah.
Okay, interesting.
Yeah.
Who are like just TikTokers maybe from the States that maybe you enjoy watching their content?
I enjoy watching. I like UK girlies like you.
Really?
Yeah.
Because of fashion or what?
Yeah, because of the fashion. Yeah, I feel like I gravitate more to UK girlies than the US girlies. I feel like that's not me. I feel like I'm more of a UK buddy.
What about Kenyan?
In Kenya, some content creators that I like. I like Temina. I like Temina Semo. You don't know Temina?
No, I'm sure. But then when you say that, probably I know her face, but maybe it's the name. Okay, hold on.
You can check her Instagram. I don't follow her on TikTok.
Oh, on Instagram. Yeah. What's her Instagram?
Temina.
Just Temina.
Temina Semo.
I think it sounds familiar. Wait, I don't follow her. Oh, I know her. Yeah. I know her. Okay, I know her, but and I think she's an old GPA because she's been doing it for a while, if I'm not wrong, right?
Yeah.
Okay, I know her.
And I love, like, there's a time she was showing us like her journey with content, like from back then when she was making videos, and then I'm like, this is so nice. Like,
and you also understand that she just didn't start one day to end. Most people, if you see someone's journey, people who've been there like for a while, you'll definitely understand like, okay, I want such a story.
Yeah.
I want to see like have like a certain trajectory. And I think even like from somebody like her, if you follow her and she's been doing, because even now I can see she's doing like more videos. She never used to do videos a lot. It was just pictures.
Yeah.
Or she's even doing talking head videos. Yeah. She never used to do this. I swear. Okay, this is actually good.
Yeah, another person who I feel like gravitates more to my aesthetic. I feel like Temina is more to, like, I feel like her aesthetic is not something that
Is that 108K?
Yeah.
What?
I feel like I love her personality and I just like how she portrays her content. But when it comes to like aesthetic and what I'm trying to achieve, there's a girl called Crystal. She's I think she's South African or something.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I was just about to say Kenyan again, and then I start looking for her. Okay, so South
yeah,
African.
Yeah.
Oh, but South Africans don't play with content.
Oh, they don't play with content. Yo.
And fashion.
Yeah.
Ooh.
It's top
Wait,
tier.
is that like in your which countries are like in your to visit list?
Definitely South Africa and the UK. Yeah.
The reason I wouldn't want to go to UK is just because of the weather. But if it's summer, I think I would have fun there. But I've been to Cape Town, Joburg, Durban.
Is it nice? It's amazing.
I'm telling you, for someone like you who likes fashion, SA is your playing ground. And now we don't need a visa to go to SA.
Yeah, we don't need a visa.
Okay, but maybe if they just make the flight slightly cheaper, Mr. President. You've already done enough.
Please.
But, make the flight slightly cheaper. But still, it's not that expensive. It's still fair. But if we can never complain, or just give us a little bit of some slack on the air tickets.
On the air tickets.
But fashion in SA, people just like, even when you walk in the mall and you see how people are dressed.
Yeah.
I was telling people like what made me stop going clubbing in Kenya, and not in a bad way. It's once the first time I went to Joburg, then I went clubbing there, and then we went to an event. And it's so crazy because so we go to the club, right?
Okay.
And then me, I'm
so
looking. I'm looking. I'm like, why are these people dressed like they're supposed to be like a video shoot or something? Like, people actually buy clothes to go for the occasion.
Yeah.
Like, we have an event, we buy outfits for, and not in a bad way. Like, at times Kenyans, we just like, okay, Trenda, let's go. And then people just put things together. But they're like, people shop. But also, they have a lot of like clothing stores there as well.
Yeah, I feel like they have a lot of clothing stores, but you can still do it here.
Yeah,
you can still
I
do
think
it here.
the effort can be put.
Yeah.
I don't think people put much
People
effort.
don't put
Let's be
effort
honest.
when they are going out. Like, this is one thing I always tell my friends. Like, if we're going out, you have to look your best. Like, there's no way you're going to go out and be like, oh, I'm going to be casual. Let your casual be something crazy.
Plus you can thrift and still put things that are really good together, right?
Yeah. It's not a must you spend like thousands of shillings to get something nice. You can thrift something and make it amazing.
Now, like, even when we're speaking about that and SA, we went there like probably 2 years ago. 2 years ago. I'm losing track of it. 2 years ago. And we had gone for a wine event. So we're in this van, different people from different countries. It's called Cape Wine. Yes, Cape Wine. So different people who make content have been picked from different countries in Africa. So we've been told a van is going to pick us at a certain time. But we just landed, so we have like maybe 2-3 hours. So of course, like I'm just saying, Kenyans, casual. So I'm telling people like, okay, guys, listen. Because I know it's a wine thing, but I think since we're in SA, we have so many different shopping options. Let's go buy some clothes so that at least when we get there, we also just feel fresh, Because nothing wrong with our clothes, first of all, but it's just Kenyan clothes, Kenyan clothes. So I'm telling these people, because what I know, we have guys from Nigeria who will be in the same van. We have guys from SA who will be in the same van. And I don't know which other countries, like a couple more countries.
Nigerians can dress. Like, I'd feel pressure.
You wait. So I've told people like, yo, please, let's just go shopping. They're like, no, we don't have time. Let's go to the first event. If it's shopping, we can do it tomorrow. I'm like, but guys, the first impression. I'm like, okay, sawa. Let's do it. So I may pick like some jeans. I had some nice jeans and some sneakers and stuff. I just tried to put pieces together that were good, but I could have done better, right? So we get in the van. So once we get into the van, it goes as it picks different people that were selected to fill the van. Okay, so we go to Ghanaians, of course. They pull up Nini. They look neat, Nini. But you're kind of like, those ones I'm eyeing people. I'm like, I told you guys. I told you guys.
Look.
Hey, I'm telling you. Wait till we get to Nigeria. There's this chick who just walked out. And then I turned. I told you guys, you see what's happening? She just looked like, I don't know if it's a fairy or whatever she looked like, but everything was on point. makeup, hair. I'm like, where did you get time to do all this? But she was working in the event. She stood out immediately.
Yeah.
The guy also from like Nigeria, he also like just stood out. They say definitely them. It's not even no brainer.
Yeah, no brainer.
They always just. But you could see like the big difference between like Kenyans and like just like those countries that actually take fashion now like seriously.
Yes.
Because it was like, guys, we can just go to the mall, use a little bit of money, whether it's Zara, whether it's there's other stores, H&M.
Yeah.
You can pick pieces. You don't have to spend much,
Yeah.
but you'll still be fresh.
H&M is actually quite affordable.
Very.
So,
And you have those
Yeah.
options from like a certain price, even from like $15 upwards. You can still get something.
yeah.
See, but they said no, we're in a hurry. You just get there, you're like, any of these are Kenyans, by the way. Those guys stood out. So I think for somebody who loves fashion, just South Africa, you'll have a blast.
On my bucket list.
Cape Town and Joburg, nice, but Cape Town, you'll have beautiful experience. And then all the designer stores are there. Of course, no, not everybody gets to shop in design.
Yeah.
Me, I was watching through the window. Some I could
It's
go
fine.
in, watch by the way. They're like, are you interested in something? I'm like, yeah, I'm just looking, but I'll come back. But the experience is also different. there.
Yeah.
But also like I did a Euro trip.
Oh.
So if you love fashion, you just get an opportunity to go to Europe. I think even someone like you, you do content and tell me.
Yeah.
Do content and tell me like in 2 years.
I'm going to give you feedback.
You'll all those things you'll experience them
Yeah.
just because of content. I don't have the most followers,
Yeah.
but just doing my content has opened all the doors for me to be able to do like things like this setup, to be able to.
This setup is actually so beautiful.
It's beautiful,
Yeah.
right? Yeah, like all this is just through content, and I don't have the craziest followers.
Yeah.
That's what I'm always saying. Like, and for somebody that I can look at and say, like, hey, this person is dangerous. If they understand what they have, that's you.
Thank you.
That's you. So I mean, don't sleep on anything. If you want
Okay.
your fashion experience, all those things, and just being like a model, and you can be able to conduct yourself, talk about something, present something. All these opportunities will be given to you.
Yeah.
Flights taken care of, accommodation.
Yeah. I can say I took a stepping stone a few weeks ago. I saw there was an audition for Miss Global Princess and I got shortlisted. So I was like, I woke up, like it was yesterday when I got the email back and I was actually added to the WhatsApp group. I'm like, oh my God, this is so amazing. And a couple of years, like I think it was last year, I made an outfit that for pageantry that I was to do, but I didn't happen to do it. And my designer was like, why your outfit is still here? Why you're not getting it? You're not doing any shows. I'm like, I'll come for it.
The designer was literally just asking you, why aren't you?
Yeah.
Imagine you have to. Because I think it's unfortunate if God has blessed you with just like certain talents that other people like really struggle to even. I am telling you, you're very well spoken, very beautiful, and you have the physique. So I think those you'd rather do them and say like, okay, sir, I've tried by the end, rather than not try them out.
Yeah.
Because I remember I was doing videos for Miss Universe also, I think like a couple of years ago, maybe 5 or 6 years ago. And I remember like the first lot that would come would be like 100 girls, right? And then I was doing like their videos like, hey, by the way, do you think you'll make it to the top 10? Because I was getting creative, but that was I don't think that was a good idea because it would break people's heart, especially when you're asking them like, okay, what position do you think? And I remember there are some who were saying like, hey, I may think like at least top 5, at least top 10. People who said that, first eliminated. 90, 80. Back I'm like, what?
What?
I swear, they were saying too. But I could see how it broke them because like some were leaving there crying in tears because they're like, how is this even possible? But you also have to understand like you're competing with like 100 girls. You have to trim it down to one person who's going to represent the country.
Yeah.
That was crazy. But even just seeing the whole process until they got to number 1, you now understand why like even the top 3 were picked. And it's very simple, like their personality and some of the things that they were doing, it was just effortless. And I can see that on your TikTok.
Thank you.
Hey, listen, yo, mom, kick her out by there or just send her somewhere else if she can't, just push herself to the biggest potential. I mean, just do it. I think those opportunities are waiting for you.
Yeah.
And it's not because I say that to everyone, but there's some specific people you can just see and you just tell them I think it's an obvious one.
Yeah.
Because I've seen, and I've actually worked also in that industry. So I think there's a very big potential for that. Okay, now let's hop to countries as well. Just a bit of travel, because there's so much to ask you, but I don't want to squeeze everything now. But I might as well, because I don't know when you'll say yes next to me.
Okay.
Because you'll be doing your trips now in States, hey, please talk to my assistant or my manager. And then I'm now you see. Okay, but yeah, anyway, travel, I've seen you doing a little bit of travel here and there. But how has the travel experience changed you? Because I know it changes someone. You see things differently after you've gone to a few places.
It's changed me the way you've said seeing things differently, and also exposure and exploring and all those things. I feel traveling makes you independent. Do you say independent? Yeah, independent. Yeah.
Because I think even from listen, there's a different feeling once you take that flight.
Yeah.
Land somewhere new, and then you're I'm actually just visiting. I'm a tourist.
Yeah.
I'm here to relax and just explore. And there I'm saying I could see you and that's what I'm saying. I mean, if you could push yourself even when you're traveling to do content, listen, even just with a phone, just use that gadget that you have on your hand, trust me. Oh, wait, when you're traveling, is it difficult to do content because you don't have somebody who can do content with you or the way you want it? Or why don't you do content?
When I'm traveling.
Yeah, forget about the stories. I've seen the highlights and any, but content what I'm talking about.
I feel, okay.
You're not even talking in your videos when you're doing the highlights, which I think you can practice on.
Okay.
Yeah, because I mean, if you are selected at any level of beauty thing, you'll be required to talk.
Yeah. I feel I don't travel alone. I only traveled alone when I went to Tanzania and Zanzibar. But when I went to Malaysia, I went with my cousin. So I feel I haven't yet, how do I put it? Okay, yeah, I can use a tripod, but sometimes I'm I prefer it when someone else is taking me. And that's someone you can train your friend to take you pictures very nicely, and then there's someone else who's going to come and do a very bad job.
So my friends take all bad pictures of me.
Really?
Horrible.
You should train them.
Been years. I already gave up. It's just we take a picture. But now for me, like I told you, I have professional cameras and everything. So anybody knows if we take a trip, if we go somewhere, who's going to take nice pictures of us?
You.
And me? Zero pictures. It's just so yeah, you're saying you can train someone and everything?
Yeah. So I feel the biggest issue is to come to take pictures on my own. I feel I haven't really tried that yet. I feel I'm more dependent on someone else taking me pictures. So I'm trying to actually come out of it. So I feel that hinders me, because when I want to make content, I ask my friend, oh, are you free today so that you can take me pictures? Or are you free today? Or can we do this? Can we do this? And it's hindering me. So I really want to actually try and take pictures of myself using a tripod. Yeah. So that's one thing that I'm training myself to do right now.
Because imagine if for me, doing my podcast, you know how normal podcast setups are.
Yeah.
How many people are required to be on set? There's a sound guy, there's a lighting guy, but so imagine if I put those hindrances in front of me, definitely it would slow me down.
Yeah.
Because now I'd be okay, where do I get this space? You can literally do everything on your own.
Yeah.
And the best thing is now you can even be spontaneous.
Yeah.
Because if you have an idea, and then I'll tell you the best thing about traveling. I don't know about Malaysia because I haven't been there.
You should go.
It's beautiful.
It's amazing.
I will. No. Southeast Asia, because there are these groups that normally do the tours for 4 or 5 countries.
Yeah.
I think I'll try and book a package for 4 or 5 countries. Malaysia is always there. Singapore is always there. Thailand is always there, and I don't know which other country.
Indonesia.
Yeah. So there's a couple of places that you can't miss, like when you're doing that tour. But what I wanted to say is, I don't want to forget my chain of thought by saying, please don't forget. During travel, the spontaneous thing. At times your friends might not be there, to do the videos for you. But once you train yourself, I've remembered my chain of thought. I've remembered. So now, if you go to countries like, that's what I was saying. Like, I don't know about Malaysia, but once you're in South Africa, shooting anywhere in public, nobody cares. Literally, nobody cares.
Yeah.
You put of course, not those sides for Joburg. It can be sketchy. But Cape Town is nice, safe.
Yeah.
Put your tripod somewhere there. Make sure you've supported it properly, and just do your videos. Nobody cares, literally. You can vlog in a mall walking in.
Yeah.
I think even I remember I walked in Zara because I was recording, because I was always doing my 2 reels and stuff. And I remember asking the person, yo, is it okay if I'm filming? They're that's okay.
Yeah.
I'm why are you asking?
Why are
Why are
you asking?
you asking? Just vlog. I remember also I think in Barcelona it's the same thing. The store looked so nice. But I remember I was recording, and then the security guy is just looking at me. So I asked him yo, is it okay if I record? It's yeah, no problem.
Yeah.
Cape Town actually saw cops. And I went to them because I had a big camera, and then I told them yo, is it okay if I take pictures in public? Is it permitted? I don't want to break any rules. He said, we're actually here to protect you. Just take your pictures. We're here to make sure you're safe when you're taking the pictures. I'm wait, what? So you can only imagine when you find yourself in such spaces. And maybe now you already have that freedom to record or shoot. But you're saying since I don't have a friend, I can't make content. That will definitely...
It's a hindering.
And this is a new environment. How many times will you be in Malaysia?
Yeah.
Backgrounds that are timeless, you can't get them anywhere else. Because, a Kenyan background, a specific one.
Yeah.
On Sunday, it's been exploited by 100 people. At least 100 people have used it. Your hidden gem, New Happy, where is that? And then people just go and take pictures there. So if you can practice doing it in your own, it will really, really help you. And you'll cut cost as well. Because at times, if you need to, even if it's a friend, you will have to take care of their transport and lunch, nini. And at times, you just have your own budget.
Yeah.
Take that camera out, put your tripod thing, shoot content. You have to. You have to. Okay, so now another thing. That I also want to just touch on, because I can see, can you imagine we've already pulled up an hour?
Oh my God.
Isn't that crazy? We're already at an hour.
Crazy.
Because I'm looking at it, I'm no, I don't want us to stop from there. So now let's talk about just, because social media is kind of basis of all the things in your generation.
Yeah.
Everything evolves around social media. So how do you take care of let's say, your mental health? Yeah.
I pray.
Really?
I pray.
That's interesting.
Yeah, I don't do meditations and all that, but I always keep God first. So I have I can't say it's meditation, it's just silent time with God, where I reflect on my things, and I do a little prayer and there.
Is that something you do every morning, or how occasionally do you do it?
I can say not every morning, because I'd be lying.
Oh yeah. Okay.
So I can say in a week I can do that twice or thrice at most. Yeah.
Is that something that stems just from your parents, or where does it come from?
Yeah, from my parents, and also in school. In school, when I was in school, I used to have so many depressive moments. So I'd sit down and there's no one else to talk to apart from God. My sisters are not here. My parents are not here.
Okay.
So it's only God who I get to talk to.
Prayer.
So so I'd sit on my bed and just think and talk to God. Yeah. So I feel that habit started there. And then now I was this is something refreshing once in a while that I can be doing to ease my mind and all that. Yeah.
Because I think even now, in a generation, you'll see a lot of people they don't really have people to talk to.
Yeah.
And I think that's why now you'll find always people like either on social media, you know, like somebody who's crying on social media because
Yeah.
they don't have anybody to
Yeah.
talk to. Because definitely if they had someone in the room, they'd talk to them. But
Yeah.
when somebody's doing that, it's because they don't really have somebody else to talk to. So that's why it's like just a whole different generation. And we also still have to understand, like, you know, our kids might probably have, I don't even know what their experience is going to be. Can you even imagine what they'll be going through? We don't even know.
There's so much out here.
Yeah. And then, of course, again, even just on mental health, I'll go back to the thing of like pressure. Do you ever feel the pressure to... Have you ever compared yourself to somebody apart from the Ugandan? Now that's inspiration. But, you know, like just other local people where you're looking at and then you're like, why am I not yet?
Like this?
Yeah.
Yeah, I have. Yeah, I have. Like, I'd look at some creators, like, they're not so big, they're so small. I follow them and I'm like, why can't I do this? Why am I not doing this? Why am I not like this? And then I sit down and then I'm like, maybe this is not your path. Maybe you can try it and see if it works for you.
Yeah.
And if it doesn't, you can just do something else different. But yeah, I compare myself sometimes and I feel like that's like one thing that is also making me like not progress, because I'd compare and I'm like, it's not like the way Nani did it. It's not like the way this one did it. Yeah.
And you know what they say, comparison is the thief of all joy. And I think that's one thing that might actually, even when it comes to content at times, that's what can slow down like your content.
Yeah.
Because even for my case at times, you know, I've always been, there's a time like I was tempted to start thinking of like, okay, you know, if I want my clips to go viral, very easy. Get someone who's controversial and talk about a lot of other controversial things. And then the videos, of course, you know how, and it's so easy nowadays for social media. We all know if there's something we can do to go viral.
Yeah.
We all know.
Yeah.
But trust me, it's just because we choose the paths that we want to take. But going viral is very easy.
Yeah, it's easy.
There is a very quick recipe of things you can do right now. Tomorrow you're super viral in all blogs and in. But let's just be honest. Like there's some paths we just don't want to take.
Yeah.
You want to take you're creating your brand in a different way. You want it to grow in a different way. And you also have to understand the people you'll attract by putting out some certain type of content. Of course, there's some certain content, if probably you saw like on my TikTok, you'd be like, interview? Hey, no. No, don't go there. You see?
Yeah.
But, you know, if you, even like, or let's say like your best friend or your mom say like, hey, actually just go and, it's because like they could say it in a very different way.
Yeah.
And even for your case, for you to be comfortable to come to the podcast, being that you haven't done any other podcast, you definitely must have gone through that page. And then you're like,
Yeah.
let me think. But wait, were you hesitant at some point?
I saw, and then I looked at the videos, the clips on TikTok. I didn't get a chance to check on YouTube.
Yeah.
I saw on TikTok. Then I was like, okay, this is interesting. Then I went to your Instagram. Then I was like, oh, okay, this is nice. At first, I was a bit hesitant. I was like, should I really do it?
Yeah.
Actually,
what made you hesitant?
I don't know. I feel like it's the fact that I have not done it before, and also, Pia, I was like, what are people gonna think? Like that's one thing that kept on going in my head. I'm like, what are people gonna think? Like, is this really what I want to do? Like, Anita, do you really want to do this? And on, I think on Saturday, I was with my friends. On Thursday, I was with my friends. And then I was like, oh, by the way, you guys, I texted on our group chat. I was like, I did this. And then they're like, they just liked it. They're like, oh, this is nice. You should do it. And then on Thursday, I brought it back again. I was like, this guy reached out. Should I really do it? And then they're like, yeah, just do it. Like, you never know. Even though, like, he was like, even though it's not like all that, you never know what you're going to get from it.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And I think that's how, like, even for me, I'm always thinking, like, anyone who hasn't, like, let's say, responded to my, I don't take it the wrong way.
Yeah.
But immediately in my head, I just think, like, okay, that's somebody I wasn't meant to work with.
Yeah.
So it's good. And it means, like, the people that I get to work with are more within, like, where I'm trying to go or get.
Yeah.
And that's why I've always said to people, like, I know what to record or crazy people to bring to make those videos go like crazy. But you'll also notice, like, on my platform, if you go around and just check the guest, you'll notice these are people you don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just like, oh, okay, this is interesting. Oh, this is interesting.
I think the only person I know is she called Shiro or Shiko? The one that the light skinned girl.
Oh, which one?
I don't know. I think.
Oh wait, from the new videos.
Yeah.
Oh, Shiro.
Yeah.
Shiro. Oh yeah. Wait, you know her though?
I feel I just see her on social media. Like, I don't know her, but
Really?
like I've seen her content before. Like her
Instagram
Instagram
she
page.
used to host Club Kiboko when she was a kid.
Oh, okay.
That's
then maybe
her.
that's why also she looks familiar.
And when I reached out to her, I didn't know. So I remember she just came to the podcast, and then I'm asking, like, yo, why are you so well spoken by the? She said, like, I used to host a TV show when I was a kid. I'm like, what? Yeah, so between like 7 years, between I think 6 to like 12 years, she was always on TV consistently. But I didn't know. Like, when I reached out to her, that's when she came to the podcast, and then now she starts talking. I'm like, oh, no, that makes sense.
Yeah.
And then also, like, for her, you'll notice, like, even like in her videos, she'll say she also struggles with like posting content. But I also understand because, like, she used to be like a main person and everybody else is behind the scenes doing it for her.
Yeah, doing it
like
for her.
shooting, recording, editing, making sure she gets to the
Yeah.
office. So it's different. But that's what I'm saying. Like, I see so many people with so much potential because I also know people who are lazy, honestly speaking. And that's just what they've chosen to be.
Yeah.
But I can also see people who, like, these ones, if they just do a little bit of effort, hey, you'll just be sending your mom M-Pesa, surprising her with gifts and nini. Trust me, it just makes a very big difference. So yeah, we've touched like on also like mental health. Another thing about like just pressure is like, have you at any point felt the pressure of like you want to make sure you maintain your body? Have you ever pictured yourself like gaining weight? Because I know some girls who used to be skinny and then 2 or 3 years later, they gained weight, they've changed, and maybe certain opportunities don't come their way as much as they used to.
Yeah, I can say at some point I have the fear of gaining weight. But actually, as we speak, I'm actually striving to actually gain just a little bit. Yeah, just a little bit. Just something small.
See what I have there? I always weigh people when they come to the studio. It's always like, how much do you weigh right now?
I think the last time I checked, I was around 45.
45?
Yeah, 45, 46. I haven't reached 50.
46 kgs?
Yeah. So like,
okay, we'll know with the scale. If we ate a lot today, hey, trust me, the scale will definitely
I'm going
show.
to the gym.
So you want to get to what weight?
I want to reach to 50 or 55. I feel like that
50, 55.
Yeah, 50.
Five more kgs, that's a lot.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
But gaining is not hard. I think losing is where is always tricky. Or have you tried? Oh, you're trying to.
Yeah, I'm trying to.
Are you eating a lot?
Yes. Oh, I eat
really?
a lot.
Or maybe it's just your metabolism is just high.
Maybe it's high. And then also I feel like, I don't know, maybe I was thinking maybe I should start gym or something. I don't know, but
how will the gym help though? Maybe increase your appetite or?
Yeah. But I feel like I have a good appetite, but I feel like it needs to be better.
No, then do better meal plans, I guess. Make sure you have, I think, enough proteins. Make your protein shakes if you can. Include like just lots of proteins in your diet. I'm guessing But also the thing with gaining weight is like, what if you gain weight in all the wrong places?
Oh, yeah, that's also a fear.
That's crazy. That would be crazy. So, I mean, it's tricky. But I think when your body's just like, because now it's just doing its thing like organically, just maybe increase like your meal portions and keep doing what you're doing. But we'll definitely step on the scale and actually
we'll
see.
see.
We'll see. But yeah, that's the thing. Like also there are some people who are like just, you'll see it consistently, like just online. People are paranoid about either gaining too much or losing also as well. But now that's just a space I don't, like for guys, we're in a different place. We wouldn't know. But if you think about it, and maybe if you know girls who were, when they were younger, they were slightly skinny, but now you've seen them like probably after 5-6 years, they've gone slightly bigger. Women's body change differently compared to guys. Guys, we can just be like whatever. But of course, even us, if you eat badly, you can definitely just be shapeless, by the way. Nobody wants that. If you can still style your clothes and everything, I think that's a blessing. You'll always look good and sharp. Also now, I do want to just squeeze in a few more questions, and then I'll definitely let you go.
It's fine.
Okay? Because I know, of course, you have like your own, famous things to do. Autographs to sign, lives to go to, and, So we've talked about have we talked about dream destinations that you'd want to visit?
I think we've touched on it a little bit. I said South Africa and the UK. Yeah.
Okay, another hub that you should try. Paris would be good for you because of fashion.
The fashion, yeah.
Barcelona.
Really?
Buying clothes in Barcelona, everything is there, and there's also like very decent prices, and different stores everywhere. And then I think also like just the environment. If it's taking content, you'll definitely get good content in Barcelona. Italy, beautiful.
Oh yeah,
beautiful. Aesthetics. You just put your camera here, and then also that's the thing. Nobody's going to touch your camera.
Yeah.
You put your tripod here, or like the phone tripod thing, and then you just do your walks. Because I know like those are the kind of videos like I can only picture you after you've gone shopping. Now you're showcasing the different outfits. So you know what I'm talking about? Definitely. So I think those are countries you'll definitely enjoy doing that. That's why I'm saying like even when you're in Malaysia, I was like, I wish she did this kind of content because it would have looked really, really good.
Yeah.
So next time, cousin,
maybe
listen.
Cousin,
you have work, you have work. Assignment, even just assist. Yeah. But even if somebody's not good, you can always just tell them, I want this, but try and make sure if you're somewhere, make the best out of there.
Yeah.
Because, once you're back in Kenya, you always think, hey, by the way, if I did content file, exactly. So now I also have to talk about because I'm always touching on love as well, but we'll tiptoe around it. We don't have to go into details because we don't want to invade your privacy. There's some people who come because if I've seen you posting something online already, like I have a list of questions. But if you haven't posted, I'm assuming you just like it be private. And plus, you know how social media is.
Yeah.
Once you post someone, receipts. It's like, guys, they just want to ruin everything. So let's maintain that as well. Like when, let's say you're picking, like even like a partner or somebody like you'd say like, okay, this person qualifies to date me. What are some of like just the qualifications you look for in a guy? What criteria? Like this one qualifies you, this one doesn't qualify you.
First of all, I'll say looks, because when I'm dating you, I'm thinking about my kids. Like my kids have to look pretty.
Okay, fair enough.
Okay,
fair enough.
I'm pretty, but
that's
you have to also add on to it. Yeah. So I'll say looks. Looks is
does that come as number one?
Let's say
let's
put
there.
It's
top
top
3.
there. Let's say top 4.
Okay, top 4.
Yeah. So I'll also financiality. I feel like I'm financial stable, so I'm expecting you to be the same.
That's good.
Yeah. Yeah. So and then I'll think about like.
So for the finances, okay, and you'll go to your third one, right? So for your finances, you won't be calling asking for, I need 2K urgently, 3K urgently.
Oh, I will.
Or you, because that's your partner anyway.
Yeah.
Oh, that's your, yeah. No, true. That's your
will.
partner. That's where you come in, by the way. That's where you come in.
Babe.
That's where you come in. Okay, number 3.
Number 3, what will I say? I feel like I like someone who's mature, mentally mature. Like I'm looking for someone who's dominant as well as not so dominant. Like you're going to tell me, like you're going to be mature and dominant at the same time. Yeah.
What's that exactly? Explain, break down for me as well. Maybe an example, maybe some, because maybe me, I get it, but you can only imagine my audience. There's some people, okay, so what is she saying now?
Dominant and mature.
Yeah.
Okay, so I like I'm more of a submissive girl. Like I want to be dominated by a man. I don't want to like feel like I'm more than you. Like I want, like you're the man. I want you to be in control of everything. Like even if it's something like a travel destination, like don't tell me, where do you want to go? I want you to make the
make the plans.
The only thing I'm gonna have to do is show up. Like let me just show up. Like tell me, pack your bags. We're going here. Yeah, that's what I mean.
We're going somewhere. We're going somewhere. Just be ready. And then everything else is just making reservations for somewhere.
Like
I
don't want
made.
to do any of those.
No, it's makes sense.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then when I say like mature, like I want you to like reason with me very well. Like I just want you to be like a mature person. Like I don't want it to be like, like there's some things that like, I don't know if you get it. I don't know how to explain
I get it. But now you also know, like, we're speaking of maturity. Like maybe there's some things he should be able to tell you, like, hey, don't do that. Like, hey, this is not a good look for you.
Yeah.
But the thing is with that, at times, when he tells you that, will you be somebody who'll be like, okay, babe, I understand. I understand exactly what you're saying. Because, at times, when a guy is doing that, it's maybe coming from a place of experience. He knows what's good for you.
Yeah.
And when he's saying that, it's not to put you down. Yeah. It's just like, you know what, like, just trust me, this is not good for you. Yeah. Even if somebody's coming with a deal, there's a deal, like a guy can just look and tell you, like, don't do that, Nini. Trust me. So now, but maybe when he says that, now you start questioning him, like, Apana, what do you mean, Nini? Oh, no. So, I mean, as long as you'd be able to understand, maturity would come with such things.
Yeah.
Because when he tells you, you don't need to go back and forth about something because maybe he's already seen. It's the same way girls can see something else from a distance that maybe a guy will not pay attention to. Maybe you've gone in somewhere to a party or something, but there's a way, like maybe a lady would hug, like, let's say your guy. Or say hi. And even maybe just eye contact. Immediately there's something you can pick up. Like, hey, you didn't notice how she... I'm like, what? I didn't even see anything. That's the same way as guys would be able to tell something else. And trust me, it should be those things of like, okay, sir, you trust my intuition. I'll also trust like your intuition as well. It's kind of hard, but when you get like that, Nini, it makes so much sense. By the way, things will be easy, right? Okay, so like those are qualifications. When you're talking about like probably, let's say in future, you see, do you have a vision of you getting like married and having kids?
Oh, yes.
Well, that's something that you like.
Yeah.
That's nice. Because, I've also had people like on the podcast and a lot of women who've come to my podcast, there's a big number who say they don't want kids.
Oh.
And some have said they don't want to get
Why?
married. I've asked them that same question. Trust me, I've asked. So that's why when you come and you say that's something that, but where does that come from?
I feel like, okay, first let me talk about when people say they don't want to get married. I feel like most people are afraid of, at first, okay, for me, let me speak for myself. Like at first, like when you say you want to get married, you're like, oh, marriage is so beautiful. But then now when you come think about it, you're like, wow, what if we don't happen to like work out, or what if he does this and this? But I feel like once you and your partner like reach the point where you actually even start speaking about marriage, you actually know like this is someone who you actually love. And I don't know. Marriage is such a beautiful thing.
And the thing is, if you don't take that leap of faith, honestly speaking, how will you know?
Yeah, how are you going to know? Like, you
Yeah.
try it, and if it doesn't work out for you, you can as well just walk out and leave.
But you can only imagine if your mindset is already on a negative side.
Yeah.
Trust me, even if you get into a wedding in a couple of years, it still might not work out.
But some people speak from that end because maybe something that they've experienced. Maybe some people haven't really seen that, like, the beauty in marriage. Like, maybe when it comes to, like, the parents or something, like, there's no...
Very true.
Yeah, so, like,
Very
maybe that's
true.
why some people will have, like, that kind of opinion, which is
Are
acceptable.
your parents together?
Yes, they are together.
I can tell. See, parents have done such a great job by the way. No, but it actually makes a very big difference. People look at those things completely differently.
Yes.
And even most times people just say, like, even when you're choosing a partner, you have to, unfortunately, you have to also look at the background they come from.
Yeah.
Because even if their parents didn't work out, but how were they left traumatized in a way that they, I don't want kids, I don't want marriage, and everything is already negative from the word go. So you can only imagine if this person, you even have a kid with them, it's going to be problems.
Yeah.
Because they do not know, they haven't experienced that. They don't know how peace or love is supposed to be. It's unfortunate, but it plays a very, very big role. How many kids would you like to have when you get there? Not now, no pressure. But we're saying then, now, like in future.
3 or 4.
4?
Yeah, 3 or 4.
You really are big in the family. That's good.
I don't want my kids to be lonely. I want 4 so that the number can even out.
That's refreshing, because even I'm always telling people, like, even when it comes time for Christmas and gatherings or kids visiting you want, you don't want to be old and then it's just
it's just
if your one kid is out of the country, that's it.
That's it.
And maybe you and your partner didn't work out. So even when they're coming to visit you, it's you and him.
It's you and him.
And you and her. I mean, it's just like, so family is so important, by the way, but also people don't understand the role it plays on even like just kids motivating each other to grow. You can instill something in them, but they'll motivate each other. Like you said, company, friendship. Now you also don't have to seek validation. If you are only child, you'll constantly be seeking validation in places that maybe you're not even supposed to. Because maybe if parents are busy at work, who are you playing with? You're always alone or just playing with a nanny. But if it's 2 kids, like you can even tell them, like, Ebu, just go and play outside. They'll go together and then they'll come back. Go to the shop together. Go to like the barber shop or the salon together. It's very easy and it will just form a different mindset also, like in kids. And it also like contributes to adulthood as well. They can help each other when one person is low. One person can talk to you when you're... Yeah, I mean, guys, you see, this is what I'm talking about, family-oriented and all those other things.
Yeah.
I think that's like, your parents have done a good job, so please don't let them down.
Yeah.
Please don't. And make sure you live to your fullest potential. So now, I do have like plenty of questions, but I definitely have to save them for part 2 because we've already pushed the mark 2. Did you see yourself talking for like...
An hour?
An hour and a half?
An hour and a half. No.
There you go.
Yeah.
And even when you're doing your live things on TikTok, how long do you normally do them for?
The most I've done for is... I think it was 50 minutes. I haven't reached an hour on my live. Yeah.
At least we've broken a record here.
Yeah, we've broken a record.
Nice.
Yeah.
But otherwise, if you were to give just other young girls like just a word of inspiration or motivation, what would you tell them? Like in just how you navigate like maybe your life, or maybe things that maybe they shouldn't give up on, how they should look at life. What kind of message would you want to give them?
I would like to tell you guys that life is a beautiful thing and you shouldn't give up when things work out. I'm an example for that. And an advice that I'd give is believe in yourself and trust in God. Always keep God first and always have faith. Without faith, you can't do anything. Yeah, so just believe in yourself. Yeah.
Well said. Well said. So now, of course, I definitely just want to thank you for coming to the podcast. Trust me, like, even your presence, it's not being taken for granted. Yeah, anybody who comes, just come to the platform. I know you've taken time off your schedule. I wouldn't want to waste your time. I wouldn't want you to look back and be like, Why was I even there?
Why did I go?
Why? Something told me, like, but you're just taking your time to come here. Trust me, like, it's not being taken for granted.
Yeah.
But I do see like a lot of potential in you. And I hope you get to see it soon as well. Because I know you're seeing it, but I don't think you're seeing it yet. Yeah. Because once you see it, in fact, once you see it, it will show.
Okay.
It will show.
Yeah.
It will show because I know, of course, there are so many other things that you have to balance, but you'll figure it out.
Yeah.
You'll figure it out. As long as you don't stop or you don't quit, you'll figure it out. So we have to say goodbye for now. Yeah. Thanks for coming to the show. Tell people where they can find you, like on your socials, the ones that exist, and even maybe the ones that you're thinking of starting. Just tell them where they can find you.
Okay, so you can find me on Instagram and on TikTok with the same username, Anitah.Ngugi with 2 I's at the end. Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
So is there anything else we should look out for?
You should look out for upcoming content. I'm working on it. So trust me, 2025, you're going to see some nice things. Yeah. Yeah.
So, till next time, guys, we have to say goodbye for now.
Bye.
Bye-bye. The Kisscapades podcast is your gateway to holistic growth and personal transformation. Together, we'll unlock the secrets to living a life of health, wealth, love, and happiness. So make sure to tune in every week and join us as we explore the essence of what it means to truly thrive. And lastly, show us some love and support in our social media platforms from Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, Spotify, Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, basically all the social media platforms that, support podcasting will definitely be there. Even with the short clips and reels, you can find us there. And lastly, don't be shy with feedback, suggestions, or any questions that you might have in regards to the episodes or our podcast. It's the Kisscapades podcast. Goodbye.